Welcome to our poi tutorial, the one-handed corkscrew, a basic two poi in one hand trick.
And welcome to Chichicastenango in Guatemala.
Claimed to have the biggest market in all of Guatemala and perhaps all of Central America. Today, we're at the foot of the Iglesia de Santo Tomas.
Just over 1 year into the Unite the World Firsthand global movement. Give us a search on Google and YouTube to check out some of the other videos that we've created on this epic global adventure. Here's a bird's eye view of just a portion of the market here, and as you can see, it's quite large. Welcome to the Sacred Flow Art channel. I'm Jesse Hart of Full Circle Phenomenal.
We decided to take some time away from Lake Atitlan, where we're currently living, and check out this amazing market, as well as deliver you this awesome tutorial.
Let's begin it with a warm-up. So put the poi down and interlace the fingers. Let's roll out the wrists in infinity loops, leading with the thumbs, focusing on our breath and the motion, getting bigger and bigger with those infinity loops, and then slow it down and retrace your steps back, going in the pinky side or pinky direction, looping smaller and smaller and smaller, tighter and tighter with the wrists, still breathing, and then give it a shake out side to side, as well as up and down. Then we'll bring our elbows to the side ribs, and let's rotate our forearms in big circles. Inhaling, bring them up. Exhaling, bring them down. Let's loosen up the arms. Keep the breath flowing and get as much gentle pressure in your arms as you can. Then we'll reverse direction, still inhaling up, exhaling down. Nice and slow. This is a quick warm-up. It's going to help to increase our learning curve, decrease our injury potential. Let's shake those elbows out now and move to the shoulders. Inhale forwards and up, exhale back and down. Always timing our breath and body motion. Focusing on our breath and body will make our flow arts experience that much more enjoyable, that much easier. Let's reverse directions now. Inhale back and up, exhale forwards and down. Keep the breath flowing, keep the body flowing, keep the props flowing. Exhale and slowly peel all the way forwards and down, and then inhale, peel back up into a back bend, and exhale. Let's inhale, bring both arms up, grab one wrist and pull it over to the opposite side. Inhale, open up the chest and shoulder, and then exhale, go down a little further. Then inhale, come back up, grab the opposite wrist, exhale to the opposite side. Make sure to keep an even amount of pressure in the feet. Inhale, open up the chest, exhale, go further down, and then inhale, come back up, and bring the arms down, shake them out. Good. Then we'll just gently twist from side to side, looking over one shoulder, looking over the opposite shoulder, relaxing the arms and just letting them flop from side to side, and slowly coming back to center. All right, let's begin. Pick up the poi, and first we're going to warm up just our regular corkscrew. This is a prerequisite to the two poi in one hand corkscrew, or the one-handed corkscrew, as it's a very similar feel, but you're going to find is a lot different. Then reverse direction. Spiral wrap over the head is optional, but we want to make sure that we're always using both hands in both directions to complete our mastery.
Now let's put both poi in one hand. Here's an example grip that I use with one tether in between the index and middle finger, the other tether in between the ring and pinky finger. You can also move one tether over to the outside of the index, in between the index and the thumb. Maybe this may be more comfortable for you, or you can find something else that works for you. I'm going to work with this grip for now. Make sure that the tethers aren't tangled, as that's going to be the primary challenge we're working with here, is keeping them untangled. And just very calmly see if you can rotate it up and around your head without getting them too spinny and starting to wrap up on each other, as this is going to be more key than the momentum and getting them nice and flat and spread apart. And then gradually increase your momentum with the garbage flowing in the wind. and keep going. You're going to find that one poi is going to want to catch up with the other, but you got to notice when that happens and do your best to kind of shift the momentum using the different sides of your hands, as this is key when we start to do 2-poi and one-hand tricks, is you're going to learn how to influence the tethers more with the different sides of your hands and the different fingers. And this is really an awesome experience. Now, granted, remember that this is for your benefit to watch this complete trick here. Don't expect yourself to nail it all of a sudden. Just work on getting the poi a little bit further apart, and you can see right there, I still wrap the tethers from time to time. Once you've got it going in one direction, practice using the same hand going in the opposite direction. Now, I don't know which was going to be easier for you or harder for you, but I find that going inwards towards our center is easier, but you might find that going outwards is easier. Once you've got it in one hand, let's switch it and do the opposite hand. Same grip, probably preferably as the first hand, just so that you can keep things balanced between. Don't confuse your body too much. This is already going to give your nervous system quite the ride. But do your best. Notice how my thumb side goes first and then my pinky side. Now switching direction, pinky side is going first and then the thumb side following. It feels great. It's a different kind of muscle memory, but you'll catch on to it, no problem. And if things are still quite tricky with 2, go to 1. Put the 1 as if you're holding it just the same as with 2, and just get a feel for what that grip is going to feel like while you do the corkscrew. Then switch it to where the second poi will be placed and do a few like that. There's always a baby step to be taken. Remember to like and subscribe. Go to sacredflowart.com/shop for props. And thank you, as always, for watching. Support the growth of this movement and these tutorials by becoming a patron. And discover more about yoga, wellness consulting, as well as flow arts at fullcirclephenomenal.com, or search us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.